Please remain seated. The event will begin shortly. I hope you enjoy your stay here in the Glitch Realm.
Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to TCG Saturday. So, a new set in the Pokemon TCG has released. We have Paradox Rift featuring Ancient and Future Pokemon. So, the first deck I'd like to actually feature for this for this new set that's come out is Roaring Moon. This is a deck that I'm going to probably be playing at some tournament events. So I am using the Lost Box engine for it. So let me go ahead and go through the cards here. So down here on the side, you guys can kind of see what my number ratio is for everything here. Let me slowly scroll through it and scroll back up here. Then we'll go ahead and talk about the cards here. So Cramorant, pretty much just a staple, play him with the Lost Zone toolbox. You get that spit innocently off. I'll say he's just there because he puts the power in. Manaphy is to help protect our bench. Radiant Greninja, of course, there to help us with the draw. Excuse me. Comfy again, just another one that puts stuff into the Lost Zone for us and helps us dig deep into our deck. Sableye, another good one. If I have 10 or more in my Lost Zone, I can put 12 damage counters on my opponent's Pokemon any way I like, so some spread damage. And then here we go, the MVP. He's one of the new cards here, Roaring Moon EX. So first attack is Frenzied Gouging. Knock out your opponent's active Pokemon. If your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out in this way, this Pokemon does 200 damage to itself. And then we have Calamity Storm. You can discard a Stadium and play. If you do it, this attack does 120 more damage. So Roaring Moon has the ability to just go ahead and knock something outright, which might be what we need to, go ahead and get the win right there. But Frenzied Gouging and Calamity Storm, both really good effects, really good attacks. Frenzied Gouging is the one that Frenzied Gouging is the one I end up using the most, just so I can knock out like one hit some VMAXs or other EXs. We are also running the new Jirachi for his ability, Stellar Veil. Prevent all damage counters from being placed on your bench Pokemon by effects of attacks used by your opponent's basic Pokemon. It's for the mirror match. We don't want Sableye putting damage counters on our bench. And then if we have to have Jirachi there in the active zone, charge energy, search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them and put into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Battle VIP Pass, just a staple to fill our board. Canceling Clone, until the end of your turn, your opponent's active Pokemon has no abilities. This card, I saw it in some Japanese lists and wasn't 100% sold on it, but the Canceling Clone has come in handy for me a couple times. Counter Catcher, a reprint, but reprinted in this set. You may use this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. So kind of like a boss's orders when you have a certain condition. Dark Patch, attach a basic Dark Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon, just to help us get Roaring Moon off. Escape Rope, another way of switching. Heavy Ball, get our Mons out of the out of our prize zone. Lost Vacuum, get rid of troublesome tools or stadiums while also adding to our Lost Zone. Mirage Gate, it's how we quickly attach energy cards. You can use a card only if you have 7 or more cards in the Lost Zone. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. So Mirage Gate, just another good one. Nest Ball to help us go through the deck. Super Rod, shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy from your discard pile to your deck. Just wait for us to go fill the deck after we lose some stuff. Switch card, another switching card. Artisan lets us go ahead and search your deck for more basic Pokemon. Path to the Peak, help us deal with certain troublesome decks by cutting out Pokemon with Roblox in plays. That gives them no abilities. Boss's Order, just a good staple. Colress's Experiment, becoming more of a staple in a lot of different decks, but look at the top 5 cards of your deck, put 3 of them into your hand and the other into the Lost Zone. Really good card. We are running 1 Roxanne. If our opponent has 3 or fewer prizes, shuffle hand into the decks, we draw 6, our opponent draws 2, so to kind of help us catch back up if we need to. Another new card that's mainly for the Ancients, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. The Ancient Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 60 HP, recovers from all special conditions, and can't be affected by any special conditions. So helps keep our Roaring Moon on the go. And then we're just running Dark Energy, Psychic Energy, and some Water Energy. So that's the deck there. I know I kind of went through it pretty quick. We're actually going to go ahead and, like we normally do, we're going to try to get into at least 1 or 2 battles with it, just to kind of show off the deck. I'm actually filming this on the day that Paradox Shift went live on TCG Live. So cards were newly put into it today. First thing I wanted to do was build Roaring Moon, and with the little battle pass they have going on, the free one actually gets you a couple Roaring Moons, and some of that ancient capsule energy. So you can kind of, if you have the Lost Zone toolbox already, you can kind of just go ahead and get everything you need for that one. All right, so opponent's deciding who's going to go first. Opponent's going to go first. All right, we're okay with that. Let's just see what our opening hand looks like. Not the best opening hand. Absolutely not. We're going to go ahead and throw out Cramorant just to see if maybe we can pull something off here with what we draw. Facing a Lunatone Soul Rock deck too. Oh man, I feel like if we'd have had just maybe 1 or 2 different cards in our hand, we would have actually. I think we would have actually had a really good start to this. So if you haven't seen the Lunatone Soul Rock deck, it's all about getting Soul Rocks on the field and Lunatones, and then you use Soul Rock's ability to charge up the Lunatones with Psychic Energies from your drop. And the Lunatone its attack does additional damage for each Psychic Energy attached to it. We are playing a deck that it is weak to, but we have to we have to get set up for it first. So we're gonna wait and see what happens, because they threw out that Mewtwo V. We've got the Manaphy. Really, a lot of this is going to depend on what we draw. And, I mean, we can also use that Pokestop, so they gave us a card that might come in handy for us. So we'll see what happens. Mewtwo V, the Mewtwo V Max is the card they're going to look for here. You can discard Psychic Energies from anywhere on your board to increase the damage it does. I think you can get up to 3, so the max you can do is like 270. There we go, that's the card we want to see. We're going to switch card out real quick. We're going to go ahead and do flower selecting, see what our options are. We will. I don't really want to lose that Dark Energy, but I also don't want to lose this Mirage Gate for later, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Mirage Gate. We're going to go ahead and use a Pokestop as well. Got 3 items. So right now we are kind of in a pickle. There's not much I can really do. But that is kind of cool that I got 3 items off that Pokestop. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. I actually did get some product today. My local game stores had some, and so I had a friend who was like, "Hey, let's get some Pokemon today," and we let my son pick out all the packs that were purchased today, and I'm telling you, really good stuff. We got the illustration rare of Roaring Moon. I just need 1 more to actually have this deck built IRL. We got that hyper rare Garchomp EX. A lot of illustration arts. It was a lot of fun pulling what we did. Okay, so Greninja's in the drop. That's good for us. Let's see what he gets with trekking shoes here. We definitely want to start filling up our Lost Zone. We only have 1 card in there right now. Because if we can get out Sableye, Sableye will just say, "Hey, I've got this." You know, also our Roaring Moon would also be huge right now, because he can just say, "Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take out your Mewtwo. Also, I'm gonna and he can get rid of the Pokestop." Oh, he's prepping so he can start attacking me. I don't blame him. I haven't been playing much, although we have drawn well. Okay, so let's see what we draw on this turn. See if we can... Oof, that battle VIP pass comes super late. Alright, so we're going to do flower selecting. Okay, and there's a Roaring Moon. We definitely want to see him. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's also go ahead and do the Pokestop. That was a lot that went in there. Okay. I really don't want to lose my Comfy. Let's escape rope. Let's go ahead and force him. He'll get out his... He'll go ahead and probably pull out a Lunatone so he can get set up for that. I'm going to go ahead and just throw out Manaphy and call that a turn. Yikes. Oh no, because I have those Mirage Gates, so I guess that didn't really matter as much as I thought. Yep, there's the V-Star. I figured that's what he had and he was ready to go. Still weak to Dark, which means our Roaring Moon can just say, hey, we're not going to deal with you. For me to set off Mirage Gate, though, I need 7 in my Lost Zone, and right now I only have 2, and we did lose a Colress's Experiment setting up on that part, because that would have put me up to 4. Probably should keep count. Does he have enough? I see. He's got 1 more energy in there. Alright, here it comes. So except for Roaring Moon, our deck is all, if I could think, our deck's all single prizes, so it won't be that bad. We definitely don't want him to have, excuse me, the Mew V-Star out too long if we can avoid it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put Comfy out there. Then we got a switch card. So let's go ahead and do our flower selecting ability. That's another Dark Energy though. Yikes. We might actually lose this one, guys. Not because we want to. Okay, and then we're gonna do another flower selecting. I can't afford to lose another Dark Energy like that. No way. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. Let's do the Pokestop. Yikes. No Pokemon in there. I mean, we hit 4. See, that Colress would have been so good. And guys, this might be one we end up losing. See, we did have a, I mean, I know we had a struggling hand. I was hoping we could recover. Okay, so we forced out the... Yeah, because, I mean, we're going to want to KO it. So, guys, I think we're going to go ahead... Oh, no, because I can probably make a comeback off of it. I can probably make some kind of comeback. Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait and see what happens. I think I can make a comeback off of this. I was about to concede so we can go into another match, but let's see if we can make See if we make some kind of comeback here. Man, they really are just powering up. See, this is also where having Sableye out would be really good. Alright, we're gonna push out the Comfy. We got a path to the peak. Okay, so we're gonna do flower selecting. Okay, we're gonna take the Colress's experiment here. I am. How many do I have in there now? 5. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that in here. I'm just gonna super rod these 3 back in. I'm gonna do this. I was about to say, don't tell me it froze on me. Don't think I need the Jirachi at the moment. Alright, we're gonna get the 1 dark energy that was left in the deck. My gosh. We're gonna dark patch. And then we will retreat. Move him up. And we will do Calamity Storm. And we're gonna discard. And there goes the Mewtwo. Alright, we're gonna grab 2 prize cards. What do we get? Super Rod and Nest Ball. Alright. So the Lunatones are definitely gonna be able to put the damage out if they want to, that's for sure. Alright, and they put out a 4th Soul Rock. What do I got in here now? 7? I definitely want more in there if I can get it, because once I get Sableye out, that's what I saved this Psychic Energy for. Because we'll pull out the Sableye. Try to see what we can take down with that. So definitely going to build up there. I mean, they're for sure going to want to try to take down my Roaring Moon. I mean, they're going to end up doing quite a bit of damage here. And we are about to hit the 20-minute mark for the video, so we might only get 1 match in on this one. We'll just wait and see how this one goes. This is going to be a lot of damage. Am I KO'd? Because I didn't have the extra energy on there. Because yeah, that's 210. Can they get 1 more energy? I feel like if we could have sped up in our earlier hand, we would have been able to kind of get through this a little bit easier. But sometimes that happens. That's one thing definitely remember when you're playing any kind of trading card game. Why did he not attack? Alright guys, well I'm super confused. I'm going to Nest Ball now and search the Sableye I wanted. Yeah, it's if they have a rule box. These guys don't have rule boxes, so it doesn't matter so much for them. think what he wanted to do was try to guarantee the KO. Which is absolutely not happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to escape rope. I'm thinking maybe we've gotten a little bit of a DC. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Because it is taking our opponent a while to decide. I'm thinking maybe there was something going on with their end, because they did pass their turn after guaranteeing to do a lot of damage. Alright, so we're throwing out Sableye here. Looks like they're able to keep going. Let's see. I'm actually just going to go ahead and do... Oh, wait, we don't have 10 in here yet, do we? I think I put him out there and I shouldn't have. Guys, I made a mistake again. Why am I playing so bad? Okay, well, we're just going to retreat him. So we're going to pull out this guy. And then I'll just boss his orders out. So, I made a misplay. That was on me. We're going to do Spit Innocently. So that we can go ahead and just get this guy out of the way. Let's go ahead and grab our third prize card. Say more than likely, we've got a Lunatone coming out. I don't really know how to fill in the gap for conversation here. Normally everything just gets played kind of quickly, but I'm hoping there's not any kind of connectivity issues on our opponent's side. I'd hate to get a win with that, especially since I have been making the climb. Okay, our opponent conceded. I'm not 100% sure if they actually conceded or if something was going on connection-wise. I don't really want to get a win with that, so we're going to go ahead and let the video go on a little bit longer. We're going to search for another match here to play with to play our Lost Roar in. I'd like to see if I get another match in here. With this deck, I do like going first if I can. If I can set up the comfies and switch them out, and just getting all of that set up to start filling up my Lost Zone. I can't believe I made that misplay. It's been a while since I've actually played the Lost Zone deck, but I did at least play like 3 or 4 games today. He chose heads. I do want to go first. I was just talking about how I like going first. I do like how I kind of go about. Well, it's going to be a very weird first turn, guys. And a mulligan. There's an Arcanine EX and a Bibarel. This is going to be a very weird first turn. I did have someone who watched my Alakazam video. Was it Alakazam or was it it might have been the Venomoth one. But they asked why I film making gameplay mistakes and like why I go ahead and film like the losses, because I guess the normal thing that people expect is for when you're playing to just not show like the mistakes you made or anything like that when you play. And I think that just kind of shows, I don't know, I feel like that just makes me more of a real player as I'm showcasing it, because I want you to see my thought process. Sometimes I don't see everything clearly. The Sableye is a clear example of that. I didn't pay attention. I was just so excited to get a Sableye and just be like, bang, I'm gonna get the card taken, get that other Lunatone taken out. Oof. Okay. Well, dang. I feel like we had like a decent set. If you guys have only gotten to see the deck play a little bit, we're gonna try for one more. I can't believe that counts as like leveling me up. Oh, hey. So you guys will get to see this. I haven't bought the premium set for this yet. I'm waiting till tomorrow till I get the 1800. Little 1800 diamonds there, so that way I can do that 15 levels. But you're going to see a little bit of pack opening. I'm still trying to get things for this set. Plusle, there's a Jirachi, Orbeetle, Gimmighoul, Tandemaus, and there's Chin-Pao. Alright, sweet. Yeah, I'm waiting because tomorrow, once I do this big quest, that'll go to 1800, and then I can get I can do this one, which will jump me up 15 tiers immediately. And doing this lower tier will start actually setting me up with a Goldango deck, which once I get that going, that'll probably be the next deck profile I end up doing. All right, so let's go ahead and try to play one more time. We're gonna shoot for one more match if we can get it. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, fingers crossed that we get to play the full match on this one. Let's see what happens. Regardless of this will be the last one that we make an attempt on. I am glad we got to play a little bit, even though it was even though I feel like that Lunatone Solrock deck, I feel like maybe they were just having some connection issues, and that's what caused caused them to end up conceding the game. I'm glad we did get to at least play and show that off. Well, we have Switch Cart, so that's good. Because we definitely want the Comfees out, and that is Misdreavus. Okay. So, Battle VIP, good way to start this out. We're going to switch card out a Comfey. We'll go ahead and do flower selecting. Let's see what our options are. Roxanne and a Nest Ball. I would like the Nest Ball. We're going to go ahead and do Nest Ball. I think Cramorant might not be a bad one to have for right now. We'll attach an energy to the Comfey to retreat, pulling out the other one. And doing another flower selecting, giving us Comfey and a switch card. Let's go ahead and just grab a third Comfey here. Gonna put it out. Let's see what's in here. There's a fourth Comfey. Well, now we're just set to start filtering through our deck as fast as we can. Oh, they're also starting with the Battle VIP pass. That's good. So, I wonder what I'm playing against. So, yeah, Misdreavus says the sleep, double Battle VIP pass, that's good. Ominous Eyes, Mask isn't, I think I pulled one. Didn't Cofagrigus get an EX in this set? Yeah, Cofagrigus EX. I've actually got one right here with me in person. Okay, they yanked out my, interesting. They yanked out Roaring Moon. Alright, so Colress here, switch card, and Boss's Order. Alright, so we're going to switch cart. We're gonna do the comfy so I can do flower selecting again. Keep switch card in hand just in case for later. Because right now, that puts 5. I'm going to retreat, and I'm going to put out my Cramorant, who can now do his spit innocently for free. And we're going to take out a Misdreavus, try to start getting some early prizes here. So prize number 1, Dark Patch. But Coffagrigus did get an EX. I have one right here in front of me. Ability Gold Coffin. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. They conceded. Okay, well, like I said, guys, that was going to kind of be the last attempt there. We did get to see some of the deck, even though I made some misplays there against the Lunatone Solrock deck. That did take a bit to build up. You did get to see what a really good start the deck can have in that match there, but unfortunately our opponent conceded. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the deck, go ahead and leave it in the comments below, and I'll go ahead and try to answer them as best as I can. But if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We hope you have enjoyed your time in the Glitch Realm.